Tea.
My goodness.
That costs
guys.
not much, I assume.
Plus, if this thing ever recharges, it's how we're fucked anyway. So this is genuinely looking very bad.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yep, Foundry has perished.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, my
Everything
PC
okay?
can't handle the heat, it would seem.
Oh, I thought that was because Captain Harrow was just so strong that your PC couldn't load up the stat sheet.
That's not the case.
Plus 20 and everything.
Why?
I probably shouldn't bring back up.
Working.
I wish all of you knew the irony of me rolling in that 20 today after the absolute shit show I've had in my play-by-posts all day.
I think it ties in well. Like that desperation you willed into existence at 20.
It is. Not that I get anything for it. So what a waste.
You got the glorious Captain Viserius.
Yeah, but
Looking good.
mechanically it doesn't change anything. We're still going to die anyway, so.
We die fighting.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Your foundry's back up.
It is.
Yeah, just load it in.
Because the sun hasn't gone down yet, sweet pea. Alright.
Okay, I think we're getting somewhere.
Sehr cool. Man. +7 to wisdom and it don't mean jack.
Right. I think we're slowly back to where we needed to be. I don't think I am missing anything. If I am, we'll find out in a minute. Sorry, Shimmer. Cut you off just as you were explaining some heartfelt moment between you and Laborin as you knelt down next to him. Please continue.
Oh, the game is paused. Thank you.
I just frozen.
Okay, so yeah, she goes up to the boring and she'll cradle him in her arms, even though it's not strictly speaking a touch spell, and say, "Come on, Laborin, it's time to get up. We're not done here." That's my spell.
12 points of healing.
Ugh.
Second. Okay. Cool. Something very strange happened there.
That's me.
1 second. Oof. We've.
What's
lost-
happening?
we've
Please
lost-
tell me that's the DC.
We've lost dice and ice.
Wait, what? No,
Just
that's all I had left.
Why do you roll for me? I'm dead.
I don't know why that's not working. Apologies, you won't have. I'll fix it in the break. Cool. 12 points of
We
healing.
get to the, we get to the break.
If you get there, yeah, that's right. Cool. Is that end your turn? So we're over to Baldwin, who I need a wisdom saving throw from, please, as you are still held in the space. Oh my god, what is that guy doing there? Go away.
What's it? What?
What
Sorry.
am I doing? That was the guy? Huh,
What's-
huh, no.
What's the DC? Yeah. What's the DC?
DC is 14.
Okay, I gotta will it. Gotta will into existence. So it's 14. I need a. Need a 8, I think. No, 7. I need a 7.
Anyone can roll a 7.
Oh my god!
No!
Oh my god!
Okay, this game just wants to kill us now.
That was a natural
It
1,
does.
by the way.
We are aware.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw the roll.
Sorry. And then your turn, then,
Sucks.
Baldwin. Willow, is over to you as this Cyclops still lumbers over you.
Okay. I'm going to drop concentration on Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
I am going to cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level
Yeah?
and not place the measure template because I don't hate everyone on this
Yeah.
in this game. I am then... Oh, this is going to end badly for me, but it's the only thing I can think of too. I'm going to use my Deck of Dimensions.
Okay.
Bonus action
Yeah.
to expend 1 charge to throw a card from the deck to an unoccupied space within 60 feet and teleport.
Okay.
Can I get up here?
Yes.
Which is like 40 feet away, but obviously it's like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So I'm going to teleport up there with my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And then just kind of stand. So if I'm just going to shift myself. I'm just going to pop up out of nowhere and just kind of look and go, out of the frying pan, I guess. And look panickedly at everything that's going the fuck on.
Alrighty.
And then...
Is that it?
Oh, you moved.
hang on, because technically I've still got my movement technically, so I'm just figuring out if
Alright, yeah.
he's... And I'm going to end my turn there.
So you got a Spirit Guidance on. She needs to roll, right?
Yes. On her turn.
Okay,
It's when
she
they
starts her turn.
Enter the area for the first time or start that turn there.
She didn't enter the area, you entered there for her. Got it.
Yeah. So it's on her turn she has to roll.
Fair enough. The Hobgoblin will visualize the threat in front of him. Move to here. Start on Captain Howrah. Yeah. Just double check something. Oof. Sorry, bear with me. Okay. With his great sword, will attack her twice. 10 is a miss. 15 is a miss. Oh, and it's turn. She will return this assault with 3 attacks with her spear.
Oh, 3.
Checking her details. Yep. First one, 26 to hit, which definitely hits. 13 points of damage. Second one, 16 misses. 15 misses. Cyclops. Just gonna roll something here. A 1. He goes back to deal with his elephant situation. Oh, we're moving from combat tracker. The Borin. Currently prone. What is your turn?
Well, stand up. And then
Advantage, by the way.
come over. And
Bobs.
then
You've still got advantage off the barbs.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna shoot we go for? Yeah, I think I'll just go for the drow.
Okay.
The drow's gonna. Isn't the drow gonna die in the next turn of Spirit Guardians? Because it's gonna automatically start its turn there, it takes damage.
But I mean, do you think it's low enough that it'll just die? Like,
I mean, it's
from that?
near death in red, but it's up to you if
Even
that's what you
half,
want
I
to
think
choose.
you'll die.
Doesn't she have to
It-
make a saving throw though? What if she makes it? Is it still half
It
Still
has-
damage?
takes half damage.
It's a 4th level Guardians though.
It's up to Jacob if that's who Jacob
Yeah,
wants to
Jacob,
choose.
though.
It is Jacob. Yeah, it's up to Jacob.
I'll just go for the guy then, the one up there.
Okay. 22 will hit.
I'm too faster for you. That's what it should be saying.
It's because I don't
yeah,
have the die coming across the dice.
Well, of course. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. 28 points. Of
Very
damage.
nice.
Okay.
So let me just think. So that 20 feet normal movement, okay. Still can't do that. Is that chair, like, how actually big is that chair, Jack? Is it, like, actually big enough to sort of use as cover?
Yeah, you'd get half cover in there.
Okay. What's the bar like for cover? Is that, like,
Yeah, if you crouch down, you'll get full cover behind it.
full cover? Okay. Yeah, I'll go behind the bar and bonus action hard. That's all.
Roll a stealth check for me. Alrighty. 20. Thank you very much. Okay, we're over to Erangон, who... Meh. He can hop, which he will dip over there. Which was that? 15. Okay. No, he just needs to go there, actually. He gets pack tactics to hit her with his club, which will miss with a 12. It's the Direwolf, who regains the use of his dreadful howl.
Oh no.
Right. So, I mean, let me take it. Oh, so tricky.
Oh no.
Take it from the center. So this will be a so wisdom saving throw. So you can still roll this, Baldwin. So that'll be Baldwin, Captain Howrah, the Hobgoblin, the Herongon, the Booyag, and the Turtle, but it does not get Laboran or Shimmer. So let me just target you guys real quick. He unleashes his dreadful howl once again. It will be to avoid 44 points of damage and frightened condition. So you succeed, Bolden, with half damage.
Dead? No.
Probably
No,
still
not
not
dead.
unconscious. Oh, you're not.
6
You're not.
points. Not dead.
Damn.
Wait, what was the total damage? 44?
It'll be 22.
Yeah, so
for you.
half.
Yeah, 22. So yeah, I have 6 points left. I can do that right now. Boom.
So the total succeeds. The Booyak fails. The Herringon succeeds. Captain Howrah fails, and the Hobgoblin succeeds. Ooh, that
Oh,
damage.
does he roll to hold a paralyzed spell? The hold monster?
Yes, he will. Roll.
Yeah.
Constitution.
What does he need to beat?
He needs
He
to
failed
beat
as
an
well.
11.
An 11.
Even
11.
so the one
I thought it was
drops concentration, you are no longer held. Yeah, it's half of the damage.
cool.
This one is 11. Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't at 44, and then he
Oh,
halves
you're
it
right.
to
You're right.
22.
You're right. Sorry, he didn't take half damage. He took full damage. You're right. Yeah, you are no longer held. Did you feel the hold on you release? And you're no longer incapacitated. So we can take that off. I've lost all the modules on my boundary. It's so strange. Okay, so they're all everybody over there is looking kind of rough.
On two of them, I don't know if it's just.
Oh yeah, no, he's
founding was-
dead. Yeah, you're right. He's dead. He's
Yeah,
dead. Sorry,
they're
it's
gone.
not doing it for me. Yeah, cool. Those two.
So yeah,
She
Thanks, Dire Warg. Yeah. Clutching it up.
she is frightened.
did the Direwalk have toggle non-lethal on? Because for me, they were unconscious.
Yeah, it's unconscious.
He's
Like
frightened.
characters.
Okay, cool. So is the drow. Who needs to roll a what? A wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
12.
That fails.
Roll
So
me some
it is
Nice.
4d8. That is 17 necrotic damage.
What did the spirit
Oofies.
guardians look like?
Well, they're just kind of weird, ghoulish, black and green specters that just kind of similar to the little things on the screen right now, just kind of literally like dot around. You know, like when there's a fly stuck in your house.
Yeah.
And it just does like weird zigzags because it can't figure out where the open window is.
Yeah.
They're kind of just doing that in range almost as though there's like that invisible barrier at the 15-foot mark.
Yeah.
Like to imagine it's one very hyper one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a DVD screensaver trying to hit the corner.
And with that,
Oh man, no!
I was ready.
Don't do that.
the spirit guardians kind of consume her, and she is killed by that.
Can I, in that case,
Cool.
use my Grim Harvest, or is that something I can only do on my turn?
What does it say?
Where it just says once per turn when you kill one or more creatures with a spell of first level or higher.
It's per turn, not per your turn.
In that case, I would like to use that,
Is it an action?
and it is not. It's a feature.
Fair enough, then yes, you can.
And that gets me. So that's a necromancy spell. So that's 3 times. So I get 12 points of healing.
Right.
Add it on.
Way to go, Willow.
Good. Anything else there? No. So we're over to this archer who, not liking his situation. He's going to attack you, Lex, with a short sword. In fact,
Stab me, you dick.
23 to
Maybe
hit.
don't say that when the first thing you did was crit you.
That's 8 points of damage, Lex.
Okay.
First one, the second one is a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, and then his turn. It's over to you.
Okay, I will now end his life.
Very good.
Come on, Lex.
25 hits. 15 points of
15 points of damage.
He's still up.
Okay. Come on, Lex. Come on, Lex. Lex! No!
13 is a miss.
I'm going to move to this side of him so I don't get blasted by dickhead Mustache.
Okay.
Hmm.
And in your turn then, I mean, he's still visible. You're still visible to him, but
Well, if he rolls on that one, will hit his friend.
he's gonna come to here. Mm-hmm. First one's on Baldwin.
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20 to hit, dude.
Yeah, he's got me.
That'll be 19 points of damage.
Knocked out.
Knocked out. Okay. Second one is aimed at Willow. It's a 20 as a crit.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
There's nothing I
my
can do
God.
about that, I'm afraid.
Bob's.
Bobs?
Bob's.
Who's the recipient of the advantage?
Me.
Yeah,
I think I'm the only one within range for it anyway, so.
Still 23 to hit.
That's fine, but it's not a crit, which is the important part.
It's still 4d10 plus 5 damage.
24 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Arcane Burst is...
you'll drop
Yeah.
concentration on...
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not even going to roll my concentration check. I'm just going to remove concentration.
Okay. And then these two are going to go at Captain Howrah. 27 to hit hits. 19 points of damage.
Oh, man, this guy.
And then only a 12 to hit, which will miss her. Then he will... start to move in this direction. The Buyag is frightened.
Hmm.
Hmm. Shimmer, what are you... What would the Buyag see you holding right now?
My staff of defense and my drum.
Try and check. No. Okay. That's fine. Sorry, guys. Just thinking here. Wallow's down. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna Misty Step. Bonus action 30 feet to here. And he's gonna move the remaining 15 to there. And then with an action, it's going to attack Willow with the intent to end her.
Is it? Oh, no. It's a flat roll.
But misses, I think, with a 10.
Yeah.
He draws his dagger and tries to plunge it into your armor. It's too strong. Shimmer, it's over to you with Baldwin on deck.
Okay. This is pretty fucked up, guys.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just going to do the best I can. I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Burst at Willow. And make it poison damage.
13's gonna miss Willow, and it would have been a disadvantage since she's prone anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's no one close enough to weekend at Bernie's, me.
Then I'll do the only other thing I can, which is cast a very weak healing word and try and get Baldwin up.
Yeah.
5 points of healing to Baldwin.
Yeah.
Shimmer, you got movement still.
Do you have any wild shapes left?
No.
You have
They
one.
get wiped out in a turn. No. I use the badger and then I use the scorpion. Cooked.
Who got boomed in one turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you had
Yeah,
one
well,
in your character sheet still.
Yeah. I forget to do it. I have to do it manually. It doesn't take them off when I click it. It's 0 now.
Any movement, Shimmer?
Yeah, I'm thinking, sorry.
It's alright.
I'm going to come up and stand behind this chair because what else can I do?
Okay, Baldwin,
There you
you're
go.
prone, but it's over to you.
Okay, I stand up, half my I stand up and I use half my movement.
Mhm.
So 35, that's still 15, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Move half
Alright.
squares, unfortunately.
Alright. Let's see. What do we got? Ooh. Can heal Willow. Okay, let's see. Is there a way for me to know, like, do I have enough arcane knowledge to know if this wizard has any, like, juice left? Like, is there any way for me to know that? Like, does he look like he's getting tired? Like he's running out of mana or whatever? Magicka?
Make an insight check for me.
Insight check, okay. I rolled. I don't know if it popped up for
Did
y'all.
not. What was it?
I didn't see it either. I didn't see it dice.
No, is it? No, yeah, no. What? Oh, so I'm reading the Sorcerer's Burst. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Give another go.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, still no die.
The dice is rolling.
So
What
that's
does
a
it land
9.
on?
It's a 9. It's rolling on a 9. What's your insight modifier?
3, so 12.
12.
12. Look, this guy looks kind of hurt. He's in better shape than he was. From an arcane perspective, it's hard to tell. He's got something left in him, but to what extent, you just don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do a spec growth on him.
Okay.
That he's up my soul slot. Yeah. All right, and then 15 feet. Let's see. I'll go there, I suppose, and then I still have a. Oh no, I can't use a leveled spell anymore. Okay, we're good. That's it.
Okay, Willow, death save, please. It's a success. Hobgoblin. It's gonna go for Captain Howrah. Twice. The 18 will hit. 4 points of damage with 2 ones. But, hang on a minute. He will use his martial advantage. So she will take 18 points of damage. And then it will attack again. 20 hits.
Can I barbs that, please?
It's not a crit, but you can if you want.
It's not a crit, no, but I'd still like to barbs it, please.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew you weren't barbs in a crit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, I appreciate you letting me know.
Yep, that's only an 8, so that one will miss.
Thank you, and I'll give the advantage to the boring, please.
Okay. So she will then go after this guy. Oh, she'll miss with a 1. That'll miss as well, only a 12. 17 hits though. 10 points of damage to him, and he is wiped out. Those two locked in heated battle. She's then going to move 30 feet in this direction. She's no longer frightened. He's not frightened either. That ends her turn, and we're over to Laborin.
That should be 80 feet away. I'll shoot on the shotgun.
Alright. 25 hits.
Get it. Get it.
15 points of damages.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As this arrow hits, strikes him square in the shoulder and is still sticking out just above where his heart is. He's like, almost falls down to one knee. He's like,
onto the spikes, and he dies from 1d4 damage.
Oh, he'll Misty Step Baldwin. Don't get excited.
I know.
Because he's an arsehole like that.
Yeah, but maybe, like, I was like, maybe he can use that, and then maybe he uses up spell slots, but I mean, his sorcerer's burst still fucking wrecks.
Well,
No, I mean, brilliant move.
Action dash to get to the.
Mhm.
That would be me.
Okay. Direwolf fails to recharge, so it does nothing.
Get fucked.
The archer. Just gonna go for you next. The short sword. Only a 14. And a 13.
I'm gonna miss.
Over to you.
Come on, Lex. Finish this guy.
Please. Perish.
23
Come on,
hits.
Lexi,
Oh, yeah.
we believe in you.
Yeah, you got this.
Come on, Lexi.
13 points of damage, you're still up.
13. No one likes you. I mean, I don't mind you.
We
But
don't.
I understand you're doing. You've got a job here.
26 will hit as well.
Severance package. Come on.
15.
15.
Talk us through it.
Yeah.
I bite him right in the nose with the pommel of my greatsword, thwack him across the side of the ear. While he's still bleeding out of unconscious, I take his bow, break it off in front of his face, stab both ends in his chest. I wasn't a fan of that man.
Very good. Very good.
Pretty glorious.
Oh.
Anything else?
Yes. Oh Lord.
I hide like a baby.
No. I'm valiant and self-sacrificing. I don't know the current state of my team.
Fuck, I think you'll find.
I can give you a hint.
Technical term.
Yeah, well, I know you're fucked. I just don't know where fucked you are
Oh,
because I can't see around this corner. I mean, I've got 40, so I can theoretically run around to there and go back to my hiding spot. I just run across. I'll poke out and then run away if it gets too hairy. Where is everyone? Okay.
Well, you'll never find out where Laborin is, obviously.
He's not hidden.
Oh no.
He is tucked in.
Yeah, he's one of the few, he's one of the couple people I can see.
You think you can see it. He's not really there.
Yeah, okay.
it's his ghost. His last known position.
Yeah. I might hide back to fight another day. Actually, no, who am I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, screw it.
Come on, Lex. Right.
Sorry, people. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
All right. Big bad man.
He is
What are you
going.
sorry for?
He's going to cast Fly on himself.
Oh, my fucking God.
Oh, that cost
Saw that
his
coming.
entire
He's gonna
entire
go-
action though.
Fly up out of the spike growth, and then using flight, he is going to go to there. That ends his turn. Booyag.
There is.
Doesn't see Captain Howard approaching, so is still just trying to execute Willow. 17.
That hits.
That's 2 failed death saves, Willow.
Is he still frightened or no?
No.
Oh.
Shimmer, it's over to you with Baldwin on deck.
Thank you very much. Right. Okay, I what a pain in the ass. Okay, all right, I'll do it this way. I will cast Eldritch Blast on this dickhead down here. This is, so let's see how that goes.
Remind me of the range and Eldritch Blast.
120.
120 foot.
Cool. 17 hits.
Sorry, stop.
It does.
Dick.
Wow. Nice.
Get it, Shimmer.
He's dead.
You did it.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Woo!
Okay. I guess I do have above the table. What are we doing with this dire warg? Are we killing it or leaving it or?
Maybe later.
We'll decide that after we can guarantee our current survival.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't
It's
fire
just
on
fair.
it then with my other Eldritch Blast. Computer says no. Right, so there's that, and then I will move up here and wave at Lexi, and that'll be my turn.
Hey, Baldwin, it's over to you.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Okay. Okay, if I were to do this. Okay. I have nothing else. No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna head towards Willow. Yeah. I'm gonna dash. Dash. Get there. 40. And then I have 70, so that's gonna be another 30 feet. Like that. Make sure the wog doesn't get me. There he goes.
Okay.
Cool. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Well, I need a death save, please.
No, don't tell me. What happened?
Willow.
No.
As you slip out of consciousness and the light of this cave slowly disappears, you are encompassed in darkness. Is there any final words or thoughts from Willow?
She'd probably exclusively be thinking about her sister in the way that she does any time that she's near death or she feels like she's wasted all of the time that she's had. And then flashes of Baldwin and Laborin and Shimmer and Lexi and Kit. Droop. Droop isn't a flash. Droop's like a 10-minute montage. And just thoughts of wasted time, not spent fighting harder for what she should have, and the time that she's lost with her family and her friends. And yeah, big sads.
It's the gladiator's turn. Or Captain Howell. To be specific. She'll move. Oh, she's going to rush to you. She kneels down to check your condition. Recognize you as having passed on. And so we'll continue to move in this direction with an action dash to there. Laborin, you're up.
So what are we thinking? Because like I could theoretically maybe get a line of sight on him in one turn, but then like that's my movement tapped out for that turn, if you know what I mean. So
I don't think it's worth the risk with all that bullshit he pulls. Multi-attack or whatever it is he's doing, where he fires on you 20 times.
So like, are we just getting away now? Like what? You know what I mean?
You could try and ambush him. You could if that's like a door to something, to maybe like a hold. That might be where Vesuvius is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that's where Varelis is, and that's where I was kind of heading to, but...
I mean, the problem is obviously one open and unknown doors in the situations like we could end up getting shock drill.
I've a feeling probably would have
came
out. Yeah, because those the Booyag and the Bob came out from the
Let me
bottom.
see how far I can do them.
And also like hide, maybe hold. I don't know if that gets you advantage. But also an option.
There's also the problem with the fucking giants.
So I'll go up here with the bonus action dash. And I'll hold an action to shoot my arrow if anyone hostile comes within range.
Okay, understood. The direwolf fails to recharge, but it will move across the pit. Lexi, you're up.
Okay. Oh. Wow, of course, it's only just higher than 40 away. I mean, other than just crouching behind like a box or something and holding an action to shoot, if the wizard comes back in my sight, I can't do much. So I'm going to ready my crossbow. I will hold an action to attempt to fire. I'll maybe go in front of Shimmer.
Okay.
I will just ready my crossbow.
Understood. Anything else?
No, unleash Magic Man.
Release Magic Man. Okay. Just see where this gets us. 10.
I can see him.
Oh, I can't see you. 15. Release your held action if you like. With a crossbow, he is 80 feet away.
What's the range of my crossbow? 100 feet. Haha!
Oh, very good.
Heavy boy. That's why.
Heavy boy. Only +5 to hit. Knowing
9
Lex.
is a
Yep.
miss. Fortunately.
Let's try
The range on
No,
his
I
attack
tell you
is
what.
much further. So he's gonna.
I mean, yeah, why not?
He's gonna fire on you. It's only an 11. A 20. Does a 20 hit at the moment? Got crossbow out, no shield.
Then I will cast shield with my regained spell slot.
Okay.
Meaning my AC is now 24.
Okay. Use the spell, please.
Yep, now I'm just trying to find it on the flipping cantrip. Reaction cast spell shield. Yes, I do have a spell slot. Boom.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
This is the third one then. 14. And 18.
Way to go, Lex. Holy crap.
And he will dip back into cover.
You should literally post it and be like, pick you and my best friend in the whole wide world. And I'm like, no, I'm not that. We're not that good.
Actually, sorry. So he moved. Where was he? 15. He's got. He's got 45 left. That's as good as it gets right there. Okay. Shimmer, it's over to you, Baldwin on deck.
Okay. I've got literally nothing left. Cannot be doing with playing hide and seek. I will give Laborin my red ward so that you can dismiss that and get a bardic inspiration on an attack roll specifically.
Okay.
And I will give, as bonus action, I will give Lexi my last bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then, well, I ain't gonna hit the bastard, so I'm gonna try and help you guys hit him. Come round here. And then that will be me.
Baldwin, it's over to you.
I run up next to Willow to see to try to get her up. Yeah, I start, shaking her to wake her up.
She's passed on.
Okay. Yeah, and I can see, yeah, he walks up shaking her. Come on, Willow, wake up. We gotta get back into the battle. And I don't see her moving, and she looks deader than she did before. Like a light or a spark has left, and Baldwin knows all too well like that she has passed on, and a single tear rolls down his cheek as he clenches his fist and winces from the heartache that he feels. And he vows to get vengeance. And then how much feet did I use? Okay, I used 25. Okay, and then I'll cast what I can do right now is I cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and then I move over here, and I yell at the two mammoths and the swan to join arms, and we'll promise them freedom, and that they won't be submitted to death battles, and for the entertainment of others, that they'll be free once again. That I'll promise them that if they help us.
You recognize a glance from the elephant and the mammoth, but not the swan. Not the goose.
The goose is evil,
No.
or maybe it's a celestial.
Anything
never know.
else?
I just have I think 5, so I'll go here. That was an action. Bonus. Okay, no. Do I have to do a roll to convince them, or are they convinced?
They're convinced to take up
Aware.
arms against the enemy? Do you mean?
Well, I guess yeah, I guess trying to inspire them to fight to harder I guess you can hear in my voice too
They are
severity
inspired
of
to fight harder. They're doing the best they can as it is, without throwing 8 more things into the initiative order.
Okay. That's fair. That is very fair. Do I have anything else I can use? Where's my items? Oh, here. Nothing can be diseased. Okay. No, okay, that's fine. That's it for me.
Okay, and in your turn, Willow is dead. Captain Howrah will move forward to the edge of the spike growth. She can see him, but she has no ranged options. So she's going to hold an action in case he comes into range. Laborin, it's over to you.
I'll move 10 feet to there. Starman. Sure. So that's 40. So that's the bonus action dash. So that's so move 20 feet. I think I can just about see him. I assume he's in cover. Given
I can't
You go up.
see him from when I'm viewing your view. I can't see any part of him.
I can see his token.
If you go higher, would you be able to get?
I can't see that you can see it, so I can only go off of that, which is this, which I'm happy to share with you.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just go there.
Now you can see him with
Uh,
half cover.
What's that med again?
2 +2 to his AC.
Um, attack and then
25 hits. 13. Still up. Just.
what's your red ward actually do, Sam?
It gives you a bardic inspiration dice.
Oh, sure. I thought there'd be a second function.
No, that's it, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And he succeeds his concentration on fly.
Sorry, how many feet are moved? Left. That's-
You were here, you came down to there, then you went there, that's 55. 75.
Guess I'll just move there. That left to. Oh no, if you. Oh no, yeah, that'll be me. Yeah.
Okay. Direwolf gains a use of its howl. Lex and Captain Howrah are in range, but nobody else is.
Okay, Lexi's probably going down then.
So this will be. Oh shit! Wrong button. Yeah,
That
make
is so many.
wisdom saving throw, please.
It's what?
Okay, pass.
You succeed, so you take half damage, and you're not frightened. But Captain Howrah will take
I am.
full.
I am taking half damage, but I am still down.
Still down. Captain Howrah is also down. Okay, it's him done. Lex, death save, please.
Okay. Fail. Oh, wait, what? Oh,
Success.
Aura! Aura, baby! It's a saving throw!
That's a success. Okay, it's this guy's turn. He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. The melee version of the same thing. Laboran, 17.
It's
23 points of damage.
I mean, I would halve it, but I don't know if it actually makes a difference.
What were you on?
Don't know, I'll try to matter. 13, I think.
Okay, so you would have taken. You would have taken 12, so you'd be on 1.
May as well, then, I suppose.
Okay. He's going to do it again. 27.
Yeah, it hits.
You're down. And he's going to try and finish the job. It's 2 failed death saves. The final one misses. He moved 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll go another 25, 30, 35, 40, 25. Shimmer, you can hear this arcane energy coming from him that you've heard for a little while, for over a minute now. And you can hear a shout from the Boran as you hear him go down around the corner.
I don't think there's anything I can do about it, I'm afraid.
I do have a healing potion on me.
Yeah, I can't reach you. There's no way I can reach you. Well, you're only there. There might be a chance. Okay, it's going to work.
£11 healing to the boring.
And I will. That's my bonus action. And as my action, I will use Lyra to cast Spare the Dying on Lexi.
Okay. No more failed death. No more death saves from Lex. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, there will be. Can I stand there, or is that like in the wall?
Yeah, you can be there if you want. There's no
Yeah?
cover though.
I'll end. No, I'm not. I don't think it's cover. I just want to be as far away from that dipshit in the centre.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
possible.
gotcha. Yep, I'm happy with that. Baldwin, it's over to you.
35. Let me see. How far away from you I am?
Alra
Huh?
had visual on her. Range visual, so you can get to her spot or next to her spot. Probably be able to see. Have a shot off.
Okay. Let's see, because I want to get
The ranged spell.
here. Okay, I'm within range, so
Range of what? With what?
Lexi, real quick. First, Lexi.
Oh yeah.
55.
Oh.
55
Are you
feet
sure
from
you
Lex.
60 feet.
55.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, but it's the range is 60 feet per healing word.
Okay, Lexi's back up.
25.
Thank you.
25. Okay.
Do you
15.
have a ranged cantrip?
I do, but not in range. Not in range. It's 30 feet.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
I don't think so. Do I?
Might have a short bow
No,
in the bottom of your pack that you haven't touched for 8 years.
don't. No, I have a scimitar and a quarterstaff.
Chuck it, use it, throw it. You might have a chance. Could be disadvantage.
What's the reach for throwing a weapon?
I don't know. It's based on the strength, so for you, probably 3 feet.
You are in range.
Yeah. Yeah, because let me see. I moved how many feet? 25? I only have 10 feet. I can stand on top of her. But
She's not using it.
yeah, she's not using it. So, but that's only 40. That'll only put me at 40 feet, so that's not gonna do it. I have to.
Hide myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna use hide. Probably for the first time in my life.
Okay.
He's action
Roll a
hiding.
stealth check. Oh shit, I just fucking deleted him.
Oh, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fuck.
He was right after me.
Yeah, between Shimmer and Lex.
That was quite a fuck up on my part. Because I'd edited a token and not anything else.
Oh.
Okay. Is that your turn, Baldwin?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. This is where we're going to take a break. I'm going to try and fix Foundry and my tokens, and we will be right back. There we go. Welcome back. A quick break. So, Baldwin had just finished his turn. Willow doesn't get a turn. Howrah will death save, which she fails. And Laborin, it's over to you.
No. Stand up.
You are currently prone.
Yeah, that's why I'm standing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fire off my shotgun.
Mhm.
20, I'll add the bardic to it.
The damage.
22.
Yeah, it hits.
Makes sense. 11.
1 points of damage still up.
Oh,
How do I do the thing where it like saves and then I can measure more jump?
What's that?
control.
Control.
Oh, just yes. You hold control and drag, and then click, and then do it again. Yeah.
There you go.
He loses concentration on fly.
Oh, how high was he?
He was 20 feet up.
13. That's
Oh,
He takes 6 points of damage. And he's now down on the ground
Okay.
down there.
oh, dude.
I would have laughed so much if he died from falling.
I know, dude. No, it'd been beautiful, poetic almost.
So I've got 30 life, 40, 50. Transaction dash. In walls. I think I could get.
Wait, is Howrah dead?
Aura is currently rolling death saves.
She seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
it's made her disappear. Because she's unconscious, and I've got this annoying thing where it just makes her
Oh, okay.
disappear. She's
No, that's cool. I think if you don't kill him, Lexi, I'm probably dead. And then
I can't. I have.
does
I
not
can't get to him.
does not recharge his dreadful howl on the dire walk. It's over to you, Lex.
I can't get to him.
You can. Remember, you can hold and you get 2 attacks, and then you can add advantage to one of them.
Okay, I mean, yeah, okay, I will.
He
Oh,
has
but I
to
know
use
which-
10 now.
I don't. Yeah, but he's on
Oh,
the
he can't
ground.
fly. He's stuck there.
Yeah,
come up.
but- Yeah, he can misty step. I don't know where he's gonna misty step to, so I don't know which way I'm gonna move to sort of body block.
If he has spell slots.
I mean, probably.
No,
Roll
we should
better.
assume he does. Always
Roll.
assume he does.
Yeah, Andy can do that magic thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and if I see the bugger in any way, shape, or form, I will hold an action to fire my crossbow at him.
Understood. Thank you very much. End on your turn.
Indubitably.
Okay. Do I want to do this?
Don't use the Murphy death quote.
I'm fucking hell. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You hear him make an incantation,
Okay.
but none of you can see him to know what he's done. So, Shimmer, it's over to you.
Yeah, sorry. I know it's my go. I'm just thinking.
It's all good. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Just before you finish your turn, before you start, just keep thinking.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Oh, you.
What are you up to?
Can't remember why Captain Howard was an initiative. She's 17.
He rolled a 13.
She was 13. It was quite low. She
Yeah.
rolled a 10.
Ah,
Yeah, it was an 11 plus the 2 from Dex. I thought it was 13.
I knew she rolled an
Oh.
11, but yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, plus 2.
I will go there and I will hold an action. So if I catch sight of this dickhead, then I will Eldritch Blast his ass.
Okay, good to know. It's over to you.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what I got. I guess I'll come. Let me measure it. Come here, 20. That's 20 feet. Still got 15. Okay. She's unconscious, right? It's in your death, but I'm assuming she's unconscious.
She's unconscious. She's got 1 failed death save.
Anything? How do you stabilize and how does that all work? I've never done it before.
You will need to roll a medicine check as an action.
With a
Does she have
healer's
any
kit.
I think you got the healer's kit, doesn't it, bypass it?
Yes.
The lead check, yeah.
I do have a healer's kit. I have.
Then you can use an action
10
to stabilize her with using a 1 charge of your healer's kit without having to roll.
Okay, let me see. Is that what I should do? I don't see him. You know, he's using another body. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Stabilize her. Okay.
Yes.
She won't make any more rolls. Anything else?
2 times.
Okay, so she's good. Then I can do 15. No, but no, I don't want to get into that fucking thing.
You can move all around.
No, he can get close and murk me. I think he can murk me right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this spike growth? Is it just on the bridge, or did it spill over to the ground?
Up to you.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, I would like it to also just be underground, like whatever
Okay.
fell
Yep.
off, fell off. I'll take here. Okay, no, that's fine. Then I won't drop it. Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
And then your
That's
turn.
it.
Willow. Sorry, Willow. No death saves from her, and it's over to Laura.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll just bonus action and use a healing potion.
Okay.
I can't remember what it is.
2d4 plus 2.
Seven. Put that down.
Done.
And then I'll I haven't weird. Yeah, okay. I'll just stay here and just also hold an action to attack and should a thing.
Okay. All good. Direwolf fails to roll. Lexi, is over to you.
Okay. Should I risk the peak? I don't want to give this man prep turns.
Well, exactly. The longer he hides, the more shit he's going to pull, isn't he?
Okay. I will steal my body, and I'll have a look. And I can't see the fuck.
You don't see him. Need to be about there. But you don't see him.
Okay. I did see he was an Eladrin, right?
Nope, he's
Oh,
elven.
so-
He's elven.
He's elven. Oh, okay.
Possibly
okay, then
drow, but you're not sure.
Okay, so my
Very
divine
kind of like dusky skin, but not as much as a drow.
Okay. Then I'm going to make a small assumption that he may very well have invised.
You see a little blood spatter
Yeah,
where
go
he
ahead.
fell and hit a rock.
I do. I do see a little blood spatter where he fell and hit a rock.
He's
He has had a
dripping
turn.
blood, Lexi.
Anything else with your turn,
Track
dude?
him.
You've moved.
I mean, can I do a perception to see if there's any blood trail that leads from the rock?
Make a perception check.
Come on, Lexi. This time for your no eyes to be. Okay, yeah, no. I'm just gonna make a.
Can't
Do
see
you
any.
still have your bardic, Adam?
I still have my bardic, but that's not gonna do much to a 7 to an invisible creature. I mean, I'm just gonna take a couple pot shots
Okay, roll to hit.
in the direction of the blood. Okay, I'll. Okay, I'll do it from character sheet because that's not going to work otherwise.
That's a miss.
Can I use? Okay, yeah.
Pings and
okay,
sticks into the rock behind.
So this one, because it's my big final one, I will use probably both my bardic and my
Okay.
heroic inspiration to get advantage.
Okay.
Lexi, you're so flipping dumb. And what's your what's your bardic? It's D8, right?
D8, yeah.
Not sure if it affects anything, but 16.
That's a 17, and it misses.
Okay. Then Lexi will retreat.
Anything else?
And then no.
Okay. We'll move 15 feet to here. And fire a shot off at Baldwin.
Oh, what the hell?
That's 25 to hit Baldwin.
Dunskies. I'm down. 0.
That's 25 points of damage. Baldwin is down.
Template's gone too.
Yes, it will be. Thank you.
Yep, got it.
He'll then take a step forward just with better range and visibility. Fire a shot off at Shimmer.
How far away is he?
100 and... stand by. 40 feet away.
Okay.
It's like one for each of us.
Yep.
23 to
GG,
hit.
everyone.
I'd get my attack off on him at disadvantage, by the way.
Okay, go for it.
If you choose it.
Yeah.
Were you hiding? Would it just be a flat roll? Oh, wow.
25 hits.
Yeah.
How you doing,
You
Mr.
absolute
Boren?
beast.
Well done.
So Shimmer doesn't take the damage? And I don't die either?
You die.
He was
No, 'cause
bullying.
I don't know where he was when he hit you.
You couldn't see him
Doesn't seem
initially,
to
but
damage.
you definitely went down.
Yeah.
But Shimmer didn't take any damage. How you doing, this dude?
So I think, ready to action, so the born would have like the arrow, I rather would have the arrow out and like ready around you're facing where he was, and then I'd just hear the spell go off, and then like kind of snap onto him, and like fire it like through his magic and into his head, causing it to like dispel in the air.
Okay. Good. As this hits him and it finally takes that final hit and drops to the ground. He's gone. We're staying in initiative. I don't know why it's on Lex. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry. It is on Lex. My bad.
Been Lex, yeah.
It's just because you took a turn, I thought it was on you. Where's it gone?
Okay.
There we go.
But
Lex, what are you doing? Baldwin is down 75 feet away.
Well, with my entire action, I could shift him and me 5 feet.
I
mean,
lay on hands left.
I've got lay on hands, but that's a full action, and I can't reach him.
Oh, you're too far out. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, the difficulty is as well, if Lexi goes anywhere near that warg and it recharges, we're all dead anyway.
Yeah. Do we want to risk this on a recharge? Because I don't know how many healing people have left.
So it's 30
fine.
feet away.
It's fine. Okay. Because we just need to get up, really.
Baldwin hasn't made a death save yet, has he?
No.
Nope.
I mean, can I try and like? I'm assuming there's bodies everywhere.
First thing I want you to do is make in fact, Shimmer, Laborin, Lexi, make a perception check for me.
Okay. By the power of no eyes, I am consistent. That I can guarantee.
So, Laborin and Shimmer, as the mage goes down, you see this kind of almost liquid effect kind of drain from the warg. And the warg
Okay.
kind of like ruffles its feathers a little bit and kind of stretches itself out a little bit. You make an Arcana check, Shimmer, since you are proficient.
This never goes well for me. Oh, that's all right.
You did this time.
It would appear the warg had some kind of effect on it that was preventing it from using all of its abilities.
What? So now it can.
It would seem so. It had been somehow restrained. One way or another.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
And with the
Alright.
death of the mage, that effect has ended.
Okay.
Never easy.
Well, I think honestly we need to run. No one's in any fit state to deal with this fucking thing.
Can I don't know. Would I be able to like throw some, like find a corpse nearby, throw it in to attempt to sort of dissuade it from attacking this turn? Like feed it an attempt, like because because from its perspective, maybe it's smart enough to be like, oh, we've slain its masters, and now I'm just throwing its captors at him for it to feast on. I don't know if that's like can be like an animal handling. I don't know if
Can
that'd
you
be that.
get
or
up to the edge of the thing with an action?
I can,
With all your movement?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Like, yeah, and I can get 10 feet back as
oh,
well.
yeah,
Again,
I'll allow that as an action.
to throw a body in.
To attempt to feed it, and then I'll need an animal handling check. No, I won't actually. I need a persuasion check.
That is slightly better.
So make your movement.
Okay. I will. My body is ready. I've moved here, tossed the corpse. Who it was? Probably that archer, that motherfucker. And I will roll persuasion.
Lexi.
Lexi, I
You
think
throw the
Lexi,
body in, and
you
it lands
are-
at the warg's feet, and it kind of like sniffs it and nudges it with its nose, and is like, looks straight back at you.
Just kill me now. Okay, that was my entire action. For my bonus action, I will move however far I went. That was 20. So I can move another. That was 25. Okay, so I can move 15. 5, 10, 15. I can move there.
Is that you done?
Yeah, I will sit down and melt slightly.
Shimmer is over to you.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm just reading through all my different colours. was. Okay. All right, fine. We'll do it this way. All right. Okay. That wouldn't let me move for some reason. Where's we? Last ditch effort. Double bonus action, healing word on Baldwin. So that's 12 points of healing for Baldwin.
Legend.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Not by a long shot.
Was that your last
Yeah.
spell slot?
Yes. Does it please you to know this, Jack?
No, it was just because I occasionally check spell slots. I didn't recall you having any seconds left, but that's cool. So 12. When's he in the Baldwin? Moment there, a moment of life returns.
I don't think it's going to mean shit, but I'll stand back there. Oh, before I stand back there, I will give my green ward to Lexi so he can have a +2 to his AC or dismiss it for a bardic inspiration. That is all I have.
Alrighty. Baldwin, you're up. Conscious.
Okay, I stand up, have my movement, and I try to do the same thing that Lexi did too. Try to throw a corpse. I know there was like a drow. There was a drow around here somewhere. And then just try to make it seem like we're friendly, that we're not trying to harm him or her. Hit. And yeah, I guess let them know that if it doesn't hurt us, we can let him go.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, so he's intelligent. Terrible.
And it swivels to look at you. Doesn't seem particularly convinced.
Okay, 15 feet.
I reckon he's just being too untrustworthy because we are pleading for our actual lives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I got nothing left. That's it.
Sorry, Pip and Willow. Nothing for you here. Captain Howard is not rolling any saves. Laborin.
What the fuck? There we go. Right, is this door does it have bars on it or is it solid?
It's a very heavy wooden door, and along it has big iron braces.
Right, okay.
And a big old keel.
Can I try and pick the lock to them?
Yeah, go for it. You put the pick in, and it's a big iron lock, and you kind of the thieves' tool that you've chosen this time is just a bit too flimsy, and it snaps off inside the lock. But you felt like you were close.
I don't have a card to really use that.
So just knock off a thieves' tool.
Is that like a proper cliff edge over there?
This one here
Yeah.
Yeah, it drops down 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, not much I can do. I mean, I can try and attack the thing. Oh no, it's use my action then anyway. So, what I'm going to do is. I guess I'll hide as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, make a stealth check. You kind of get around behind this box and it just glares. You can see its eyes staring straight at you as you kind of like gently pop your head over the top. Don't feel hidden from it at all.
Yeah.
Fails its recharge. Okay.
What we've been missing out on.
Shit. So, as a bonus action, it will warp a step.
Cooked.
How far does it go, actually? Double check. Can I get to? I can't really go down that way. It wants out. We'll go there. And we'll just hold its position, just glaring at you guys. Lex.
Okay. The door, does the door behind me look portable?
The keyhole would be.
Keyhole. Oh, you did say it was a large keyhole. Don't know what it costs to pod.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. And it's my reach is my pod does go 10 feet, so that's 15 feet the door. Okay, I'll go one back. I'm sort of my body is facing towards the Borg. I've stowed weapons. My hands are up. I am a non to this man. I will pod the door. Pod through the lock.
As you look through the keyhole, you see slumped in the corner a Summer Eladrin, unconscious, but from what you can tell, breathing. But he is chained to the wall.
Okay. I'll just sort of announce to the room. Give him space. I think he just wanted out of here. Give him a path of some kind. And I will, guess, pretty much back against the wall. Can I attempt to break the lock?
You can attempt to break the door, yeah. Make an athletics check. It's a very heavy door. DC's quite high.
I'm fairly hench. Would I still have access? I'm assuming this hasn't lasted 10 minutes. Because I did use my...
No, not been 10 minutes.
Peerless Athlete.
Nope,
I did use Peerless Athlete last session.
That's fine. Yep,
So whatever.
still up. Yep.
Okay. +6. One thing I can trust myself on is to be hench.
You should take a big step back and boom, kick the door, and it just snaps. The lock stays in place, but the hinges come off, and it just kind of rattles in the frame, and then falls down inside. And you can see this Eladrin looking pretty rough and beaten up, but chained to the wall.
Okay. In sort of contrast to what I just did, I will mimic I'll put my finger to my lips, as in quiet.
He's unconscious.
Oh, okay. He's actually okay. I thought you said he was asleep. Well, you never know.
He's asleep, unconscious.
He could have been a sleep talker.
He didn't talk.
Wake up, you muppet.
Closer, yeah. You never know though. Could snore. I'm pretty
Pop
much
some blood.
okay, yeah.
You're still pink, by the way.
I am still pink. I don't know when I'm going to not be pink. I don't know if I can not be pink. I think Lexi just might be pink. And was that my... Was kicking the door my action? I assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I was about... Can I also just, like, pick the door back up and sort of hold it in place?
Like Shrek door.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, it doesn't sit in the frame properly anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, but I am holding it.
Okay.
I am now the frame.
Anything else?
Give him... I mean, as long as everyone heard my give him some space line, I'm just gonna... I know, look over this man.
Okay. He looks very beaten, unconscious, but alive.
Okay. Better have been worth it. It's
that your
Mr.
turn?
Vesuvius. Aye.
Shimmer, it's over to you.
There you go.
Lexi's willing to push open his door and pull it back.
Thanks. Does it look like this thing could fit through that door, or is that door too narrow for it?
It would probably be too narrow. Every time you guys move or like move around, it's kind of like in a stalking position. It just kind of like snaps its vision to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can't really get there anyway, so sorry, I'm trying to think about something specific, and I'm trying to think about whether or not it would make it worse. All right. I will move, but I will do it very carefully, slowly, deliberately.
Yeah, so if you want to like move, so in D&D there's moving full movement and there's moving stealthily or quietly or calmly, if you want to call it that. So you can move half movement to do that, to be less obtuse.
So that gets me there. I don't want to dash because I assume I can't dash and then move like that.
You could dash now.
No, I don't want to risk anything because Laborin's still out here.
You can use an action to get 15 more feet.
Of sneaky.
What, without like pissing it off?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Without making sudden movements. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I trust Laborin. If anyone can move, gracefully, it's him. So I will do that. That
was 20 feet, by the way. Let's go back one.
Well, I don't know, because I've got 35 feet of movement, so...
Yeah, so you can't move 17 and a half feet. So it's just 15.
No. It's just 50. Sorry, I thought it was...
That's okay. It's the same when Willow with her 25 feet can't move 12 and a half, so it's just 10.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't deliberately trying
to... No, that's okay.
I'll be honest, I don't pay that much attention to Willow's movement because it's barely on a bit anyway.
That's true.
It's no longer an issue, so there's no need to worry.
No, can't move if you're dead. So yeah, as I kind of move quite slowly and very carefully, and I'll just kind of give Laborin a look as if to say, this is what we need to. This is our only way out, sort of thing. And then yeah, I don't have anything left, so that's me.
Hey, bold on.
Probably at least grab Willow.
If we
Can
think
I?
that Willow, does she possess its body and then turn it into like a zombie warg?
Can I search the wizard's
moving-
body? He has something to.
You're moving full movement now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, 35 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually here. So you're 15 feet away from the wizard right now.
Would not dash in these situations.
Dash.
Okay, and you've dashed. Okay. As you kind of make this sudden movement, the wall kind of turns around and looks at you, and then back to see if anybody else has moved is down more skittish. You can see it's kind of raising up on its shoulders.
Oh. Well, I'm moving away. So. Okay. Can I search her now?
That would be an action, and you've just dashed.
Okay. Then synergy. I'll just be out of the way. Right here.
Okay, cool.
That's me.
As he kind of like dashes essentially full speed out of this space, you can see the warg is just like gets its hackles now come up, and it's like it's gonna make moves.
Baldwin.
I didn't know. I was like way over here.
Anything else, Baldwin?
No, that's it. That's it.
Alrighty. Not taking it is a little boring.
Sweet. 20 following Shimmer. Half my movement would be 20.
Doing it calmly. I mean, I'm going to say at this point, you get the impression that this thing is about to lunge.
Right.
Yeah, stand behind me, Laborin.
I mean, it's not very much else I can do, to be honest.
You double dash. Can you drag both of you in here?
I mean, I can get in, yeah, I don't know. Okay. If I move with my full movements, I've still got half movement left plus a dash, so if I can drag, I presume I'd have enough movement speed to then drag Shimmer inside the room.
Yeah.
Okay, do nothing.
The door still.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Kind of bust through the door and quickly turn and close it. Okay. Anything else?
I suppose I'll just hold an action to attack if it comes in
Okay.
somehow.
End of your turn. Fails to re-roll. Which way is he gonna go? It's going up. So you then hear this growl come from it as it kind of moves right up to the door in its current position. And he attacks the door, and as he does, the door swings wide open again. That was his action to do that, and he would be there. He can, yeah, he can't get any closer than that, but he can't get inside that space. You're currently 10 feet from him, so you just, yeah, well, we'll see. That's him done. Lex.
Okay.
His head is like right at the door frame.
How high would I have to roll on a persuasion check to do a full-on hiccup and toothless style?
Pretty fucking high. This guy seems to be feeding on herringons and satyrs. There is meatier and juicier prey ahead.
There is meatier and juicier prey. So, I doubt this thing speaks any of my languages. I mean,
What languages do you speak?
I don't know if you can just weird ones.
Hmm.
I speak Common, Elvish, and Primordial, not Goblin or Warg or Sylvan. I mean, I am as we all know, I am an expert in body language. Would I be able to give him some directions towards the that's where I did see the Cyclops elf.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Lexi, it is your highest thing.
Since you're not speaking a
Second
language to it or whatever. Yeah.
Lexi, you're the dumbest.
Does not understand what you're talking about.
Fine, I'm assuming the door is splinters.
Pretty much.
Okay. Then I am gonna drag people to the far end of the room. As many as
You can drag one.
Shimmer. I'm gonna drag Shimmer further into the room.
Okay, you just pull it further in. Fine. You can pull everybody back a bit, yeah.
And I will still unarmed. I am goo. I am metal. I am, imagine, not particularly tasty. And I'm pretty much just gonna make myself as a shape self and just spaghetti arms.
Okay. Alrighty.
Try and dissuade it from eating. I am goo. You don't like goo.
Shimmer, it's over to you.
I will try speaking to it. I don't know if it understands anything. I speak, aside from Common and Elvish, I speak Celestial and Sylvan.
Okay.
I'll try Sylvan because I can't imagine that thing speaks Celestial, so that's and I can't imagine it speaks Elvish. It might, I don't know, but we're in the Feywild, so, and I'll just kind of, you can't see, but put my hands kind of up and out reassuringly. I'll step out from behind Laborin and just say, oh, sorry, I got to get my brain together. It's quite stressful.
Yeah, take time.
I just say, we don't mean you any harm. Not one of us has laid a hand on you. We're happy, like, if you want to go be free, go be free. We don't want to fight. Please just leave us be. Please spare us our lives and we'll spare you yours.
In what language?
Sylvan, take a pop shot.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Maybe it paid off. Persuasion. Advantage. Thank fuck for that.
Oh.
As you speak these words, it like snaps its vision to you. Opens his mouth. And then Sylvan replies. More food. More.
There's more food to the east. There's a big, huge, fat cyclops down there for you to eat, and a couple of other people. Much better prey than us. We'd barely be a mouthful for you. You can really get your teeth into them.
And like snaps his vision to the cliffway down here, and look back to you like, run. And he will immediately dash away from the door and down that cliff face. can hear him kind of bounding. You hear him as he kind of like, this rocks get scattered everywhere as he drops the 20 feet.
I'll just look at everybody else and say, fucking run.
Okay. We will end the initiative there. Willow.
Hello.
Hello. You find yourself in darkness.
Yeah, of course I do.
After a little bit of time, the smoke begins to rise from beneath you. Black, purplish, dark, greenish smoke begins to swirl. You look far off into the distance and you can just make out the image of these skulls that just appear to be floating and moving around in the far distance. Some are small, some are ginormous in size. There is vastness between you and all of this. The swirling smoke begins to curl around your feet. And as you look down, the darkness beneath you begins to open up. And as you look down, you see this, what can only be described as this dark stone citadel, spiraling towers off into unimaginable heights. And you are thousands of feet above this, if distance was a thing where you were. And you look down, and if there was a floor, whatever you were stood on is gone, and you are floating now in this space almost. And as you look down into this citadel, there are small torchlights, dark green torchlights that flicker. And slowly, in the smoke that swirls now further below you down in the distance, it starts to form the shape of a skull as it looks directly up towards you. And this massive thing begins to rise and rise and rise. It is still quite a distance from you, but as you look down, it is getting closer. Its eyes open wide and its jaw as well. Willow. Too many chances. Don't you think?
Probably.
I think your debt is probably paid.
I mean, you've had my soul however many times, and the souls that I have sent you.
You see it kind of, this spectral, smoky skeletal hand kind of rises up next to it, and you can see laying in the hand is a body. And as it draws closer to you, you can see it is your own. And it lies in this spectral hand. You failed to do what I wanted you to do. You have been weak. Too often have you nearly passed into this realm, and too often have I sent you back, expecting more, expecting better.
Standards are a bit high, really, weren't they?
So it would seem. And then this other hand on the other side raises up, and you can see there's this black iron, very thick, very heavy chain. You can see it's almost straight lined off into the distance. And as you look, it seems to be attached to a figure. It's like this figure is not in this space that you're in. You can see almost beyond the realm in which you sit. And you see your sister with this chain attached to her soul. She
she'll just kind of stare straight ahead at the figure of her sister and just say nothing.
Do you want to go back?
If I stay, does she live?
If you stay, the bond is broken.
But does she live?
She won't live as any other mortal does.
And if I go back?
I will claim what is mine.
I'll turn, and though I doubt, like, I have no doubt whatsoever that if I turned around and, like, had my back to him, I couldn't see shit. I kind of turn and have my back as though, like, I'm looking at another view, and obviously picture Shimmer and Laborin and Lexi and Baldwin and fucking what's his face from Wave Echo Cave and the guys in the tavern and Fandelver as a whole and Kit's grave and like that whole like lovely pretty green grassy hills. And I'll just kind of stare out at nothing for a minute and then turn back and look at the view of my sister. And then look this skull dead in its skull holes. I'll stay.
Good. Your soul. I will make you watch an eternity of torture.
Can't be any worse than what I've lived.
Oh, but it can. And when your friends' souls finally make their way here, you will watch me torture them too. The spectral hand that holds your soul clenches tight and then thrusts up towards your direction. Almost like somebody has thrown a flashbang into this space. There is a boom, and there's this crackle of white and gold energy that it emanates all around you and in the realm that you sit. And suddenly all of the movement and the flickering of the torchlight below and the hand making its way towards you stops. Everything is quiet. And there is a voice. This doesn't have to be the end, Willow. I can break this chain. I can take you back. But the war that it will begin will be unlike any other. He will hunt you. He will hunt your sister. There is something about you. I can't shake it. You will already be very upset with this. I should not be here and I cannot stay long.
Why am I worth it? I'm just this.
Look at everything you've done. Look at everything all of your friends have done. None of you are ordinary. This world, this existence, this universe is in constant peril. There are many You would try to stop what would come. But I believe in my deepest heart that it is the 5 of you that must do this.
Am I really worth the war?
There may be worse things.
How do I stop him from getting to Lily?
I don't know. You would need to find a way to undo the deal that was done. Travel dark depths, strange worlds and places, mysterious realms, and face the undead hordes. But if there is someone that can do it, it is you.
I wouldn't be doing it alone. I definitely couldn't do it alone. I need them, my family.
I think they need you. I don't have long, Willow.
Can you get me out of here?
I can, but I cannot guarantee your sister's safety. You have to know. As soon as he realizes what I've done, he will go for her.
Willow has a panic attack.
Rollo is safe.
He will also break. He will break his commitment to you.
I lose my magic.
He will lose his magic. Find faith in me. Trust in me. Instead.
I trust in Veth. And Veth trusts in you.
And she believed in you too. She sacrificed herself for you. She would not do that lightly. You can see this cracks begin to appear in this space, like in all different directions, almost like in a mirror, but it's 3-dimensional. He's fighting through.
I'll do it. Take me back. I'll figure out how to save Lily. But fuck him.
You're sure about this?
No. But the other option is eternal torture, and honestly, listening to him talk is enough of that.
You see, as these cracks begin to break wider and wider, the smoke, the dark purplish, grey, greenish smoke begins to seep through the cracks. I cannot undo this if I do it.
I wouldn't expect you to.
As you kind of turn, you see this tall figure. Her face is, you can't make it out. It glows and there's this long flowing robe. Reminds you of Leyrol, but it isn't her. She reaches out a hand to you, as if for you to take it.
I'll look back in the direction where Lily was before all the bright lights and kind of stare longingly for a minute and then reach out and grab her hand and kind of pull myself into her.
And as you pull yourself into her, she pulls as well. And all of the cracks in this space explode. All of the white and gold colored yellowish sparks kind of drop and just plummet to the ground. The smoke skull begins to tear its way back up towards you. There's this awful howl, and you can hear the screams of thousands of dead in the citadel below, all in anguish. She pulls you in close and holds you, and as she does, the space disappears. So does she. You find yourself in a white space. Blank. Nothing. Those in the real world, what are you doing?
If
Boring, can you pick those
I
things?
checked.
Sorry, Jacob, I didn't mean to talk across you. I apologise.
I forgot about chains. No, because I don't have any more lockpicks left. I have a crowbar. If that'll help.
Kind of rude for you.
What they broke? I need to buy more.
We don't have time to search the bodies.
Well, no, one of them. Yeah. Well, I think we might quickly. My thinking was literally just to search the mage, to be honest, because I feel like he'd have,
But
if anyone would have the key.
he's the other end of the arena. Like, well, I suppose you're pretty
Didn't check
fast,
them.
aren't you? Go and check if you think you've got time.
Bolden's
Yeah,
right there.
You want to break it down, like I could
I
probably
can give him like a quick once over, see if I find anything.
I mean,
And
I could just. Are these chains in the wall? Do they look well maintained chains? I could just rip them out.
Yeah, I think we possibly get better luck. You just breaking them in some way. Let's see.
They are attached to the wall, yes, and then around his wrists. He's currently unconscious. They look in reasonable condition. There's not a lot of rust on them. They look like they'd be hard to pull out of the wall.
Why didn't you just
are
like
they
separate
deep?
his wrists and just fucking axe them?
The boring. Be serious.
What if he's attached by chains like that? If his wrists are separated,
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like cut his hands off or something.
That's what I thought you meant.
Separate his wrists. He doesn't need to use them.
you know what I mean? Just so they're not like that. Like if there's a chain between them, like, you just break the chain.
Yeah, but he's chained to
I mean-
the wall.
Well, I'm assuming the chains on his hands are the ones chained to the wall, or is it like his
Yeah.
whole?
So manacles
Yeah.
around his wrists, and then chains, and then pitoned essentially into the wall.
Yeah. So if you break
Oh,
the manacles, then you'll be able to get away.
okay. Let's call some tension. You grab his legs, drag him as far as you can that way, and I'll try and slice the chains.
With
Look,
He's
you've
what?
only got so
Jokingly.
much time
I'll just-
before that thing comes
Yes.
back.
Yes, I know. I'm just fine. I'll try and break the chains. I'm gonna make I'll take an attack at the chains with my greatsword.
Okay. Roll to attack. Oh, yeah, you hit it. Roll damage.
Reroll the 1. Boom. 16.
16. You smash into this thing with the greatsword, and there's like the sparks fly out everywhere, and you can see one of the links kind of bends a little bit.
The boy,
yeah,
you
this
want to
guy's-
run and check the body while we're doing this.
Yeah. Well, they're what you call it? Yeah, get them out. I'll also leave my crowbar behind in case you think of a way to use that. I'll go and
I mean, that might be.
I'll go and check on the mage. I'll also drag Willow with me to over there if she's not yet like alive.
Yeah, I think for the sake of brevity, for after a bit of time, you can start to hear like shouts and violence happening down where we know Willow was before, and the growling of the warg. There is a fight ensuing. You probably have, a few minutes before it turns its attention elsewhere if it's not full. So with that, you can like break the chains, but he's still manacled and unconscious. And
Okay, I mean, all right. I'll put 1 point of lay on hands in him.
I'm gonna go here. You have 1 point in hands. He kind of looks up to you like, no, please, not again.
Your captain, Aurelius.
Varellus,
Varellus, we need your help.
you need my help.
Look, there's no time to explain right now. We're here to help you. We need to go.
Yes.
Very well. Kind of like ambles back up to his feet and kind of stumbles. Sees the chains. He's like, and a way out to the south.
I believe that's the way we came. I can take you back.
Lexi, give him a hand. Let's go.
Oh, well, yeah, I will. If he's not up and moving, I will pull him along.
Yeah, as you do, he kind of like, you get him out of the door and he kind of looks around, and then for a moment he kind of like breaks your grip on him and then runs towards where that archer was before. And as you can see, there's like all kinds of armor and weaponry all kind of stacked up there, and he manages to like, you see him pick through some stuff, and he picks up a few bits and kind of like a belt and his armor and a cape. It's got a long red cape on it. Let me just show you his artwork real quick.
I'm glad
Lexi, can you pick up Captain Hulra, please?
On it.
I don't really want to leave her behind.
There. I mean, I've got 5 points to lay on hands. But I can put another one in her.
Yeah, chuck one in her, and then you can carry Willow, because we're not leaving her in this shithole.
Yeah. Okay. Put one in Captain. I'll
As you
touch Captain Howard.
As you run to Captain Howard and pick her up and then go to find Willow, Willow is gone.
Sake.
I just quickly look over the mage.
Yeah. I think Baldwin was gonna. Do you mind if Baldwin was there ready to investigate? Do you mind if we do his first? Just because that was already his intention.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. A 4. You have a good look around. He's wearing some clothes and he has a wand in his hand. Warren, would you like to have a go?
Yeah.
But you lose something of your own.
So I'm making an investigation check on there.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Get right up in his biz.
23.
23. With a 23, you find 5,000 gold in coinage.
Nice.
Holy. And he was running around like that?
He was.
Who think he is?
1 second.
Sort out the maths for everyone after sort of done with this.
You find a potion of invulnerability on him. And he also has this kind of tucked in under his cloak, this long rod that looks interesting.
Okay, may as well.
All right. You also find a potion of healing, which he never used. Cool. Right. So Varellus gathers his gear, runs up back towards Shimmer and Lexi. Baldwin and Naborin are together. What are you guys doing? Willow you cannot see her.
If
And you can
she's
hear
gone,
this
we can't. We
chaos
haven't got
happening
time to wait.
to the other side.
Yeah. let's just run. Like, Shimmer's really genuinely distraught about losing Willow's body, but she also appreciates that there's nothing we can do. So we need to go, or we're all going to be in the same position.
Yeah, let's just go out.
With ease,
is-
you
yeah,
manage
You're
get
to.
gonna leave
Sure.
Willow behind?
She's gone,
don't know where
Baldwin. We can't
she's
see
gone.
her.
No, I got it. She's gone?
Her body's
Disappeared.
gone. Yeah.
Oh. What
Wh-
the fuck?
With ease, you manage to drop back down the cliff face and back towards that door, passing over all the bodies that have happened. You can see as one of you looks back, you can see the warg has this goblin in his hands and in his mouth, and he like launches it across the way, and it slams into the wall. And he charges over and just rips it in half with its claws. The ogre then kind of like stumbling forward, like tries to take a swing at it and misses, and a warg just kind of jumps on it, pounces it, and starts tearing its throat out. You guys kind of walk through and just close the door on that situation.
I've had one final peek around for that one plasmoid fucker.
As you were running around, make a perception check.
Okay. Maybe the gods will bless me because I've been rolling shit on perception. Ah, not terrible.
Not terrible. As you're running back down that way before you drop off the cliff face, you can see he's like at this almost like this blacksmithing area. There is like a few crude weapons, and you can see he's stuffing stuff into a sack.
Okay. I don't know. I'm assuming he isn't looking anywhere at. But if for some reason he's manifested a pod on the back of his head, he'll see me do some quick plasmoid hand signals of "You better get the fuck out of it, bucko."
He kind of senses this and turns around and fuck off before I shoot you.
On it. I'm on 4 HP. I'm not fighting.
You guys leave and shut the door. Varellis is kind of like finding his feet now. He's like, "Trust me, through the woods," and he kind of starts to run off into the deep woods.
You're on 1 HP, sir.
You follow him?
I mean,
Yes.
we came here for him.
Okay, just checking. I didn't know whether you wanted to follow him into the woods that you'd been told not to go into. Carrying obviously Captain.
Oh, it's
Howrah.
those woods, is it?
Yeah, Captain Howrah is because the entrance to this was right on the edge of those woods on the mountain.
Hmm.
So essentially, you find yourselves roughly. This might take a little while to load for a few people. Be like, kind of move into the space here. And you charge through the woods, and you run and you run and you run and you run for like 15, 20 minutes, and eventually he stops and turns to you all, kind of listens out. No wind, no birds. I am extremely grateful. Captain Varellis holds out his hand for one of you to shake.
I'll shake it.
Yeah.
Shakes your hand. I don't think I would have made it out alive without you, sir. Very grateful. Who are you?
We almost didn't make it out alive ourselves. In fact, one of us didn't. We are useless fucks. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Useless fucks. Well,
Also known as the heroes of Phandalin.
Yes.
You wouldn't have heard of that.
Famed
Never heard.
adventurers on the material.
but after with just the massacre I've just walked through, which I can only assume was you're doing, useless
Most
is
of it, yeah.
not the right word. I know a place it's not far from here. We can rest up a little and maybe work out why and how you've come for me, and maybe help Captain Howrah out a little bit here. She came with you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. I'm sure
got this
I'll
one.
let her tell that tale.
She's a fierce warrior. It's a shame to see her in this
She is.
state. Well, we should be in the clear for now, but stay close to me.
We were told not to come in
Lexi.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know your way. That's certainly true.
Like,
Okay, fair enough. I mean, we're here now, so we'll have to trust you.
I have
yeah.
no reason to betray you. In fact, I owe you a great deal. So, it is in my interest to help you get back. I assume you are looking to make your way back to Starfall.
I mean, yes, eventually, with you, hopefully.
Indeed. Then our objective is aligned. A few hours in this direction, I know a good place to rest.
That would be amazing, yeah. Thank you.
Lexi has a pod around this man's wrist, and there is not a thing he can do to unretrieve it. He pulls away, and the pod follows. Lexi is terrified of getting lost here.
It's kind of like doing this is like, it's quite a distraction, but if it makes you more comfortable, that's fine.
Indeed, thank you, sir.
And he begins to pick his way through the woods. You can see he places a hand on a tree and kind of brushes it, and yes, keeps moving forward. And then he'll take a sudden left and move forward a little bit, and you see him goes down and he touches the ground. He picks up a stone, drops it back down on the floor, and continues, almost like he's, almost like he's tracking his way. And eventually, you come to the edge of the forest, and you find yourself at the edge of this massive and vast opening, and in the center of this nothingness is just scorched earth, but in the center of it is a large dead tree. Around it, fireflies flicker and dance, and there are a few on the ground. You can see these very opaque gray crystals that jut out of the ground in different directions. They're in small clusters dotted around here. Okay, this is the place.
This looks nice. How do
Ah,
we rest here?
yes, we'll maybe make camp near the tree or
Conspicuous.
something.
Very, very conspicuous.
Are we safe here?
Most of the things that want to do harm to any of us in these woods are, they like to stalk in the trees. In the open here, we are more safe.
Okay. I think we
Just,
should still take watches then.
Pray a dragon isn't on the prowl, and we'll be fine.
No, we're not worried about dragons.
Okay, good. Me neither. Kind of frowns a little bit. And you walk towards a tree. The ground is like a... it's weird. It's ash. It's like a brown ash on the floor. And as you step through it, it's about 2 to 3 inches thick. And as you step through, you kind of kick it away, and underneath is this hard, cracked soil. Almost like the dry riverbed that's kind of just been there for thousands of years, just drying up. Or like a salt plain or something. And kind of walk through. It's very strange. But the ash doesn't get kicked up at all. It just kind of lays flat. And as you kind of take a step forward, the ash kind of falls and recovers your footprints. It's very strange. But every now and again, a swarm of fireflies will come near one of you and dance around a little bit and then disappear. You make your way up to the tree, and Varelis walks over to it and places his hand on it. Good. Sits down and slumps up and rests his back against the tree. If you don't mind, just going to take a moment. He just kind of lays back, puts his head back against the tree, and closes his eyes. Captain Howrah, you gave her a hit point, right?
Yeah, I gave her a hit point.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of walks over next to him and kind of sits down as well and starts to bandage a few wounds.
Thanks for coming to our aid.
She looks up at you. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly, but you're welcome. Sorry, I couldn't do more.
Oh, I would have preferred it not to be so quickly myself, but I think that without you, none of us were going to see the sun again.
Well, I'm glad I could have helped in that case. I'm sorry about your friend. Did they take her?
I don't know what happened to her. Who knows? But yeah, it's a huge, huge loss for all of us. She had a bit of a thing going with the god of death, so greedy bastard that he is, probably took her body as well.
Acolyte of Merkel is interesting. Well, I'm gonna rest up a little bit. And she pulls out a pack and takes out a ration one day. But the scene is yours, and you guys can do as you wish.
I'll sort of settle down as well and just say to him, I'm going to have to start keeping tally of the amount of time to save you all.
That's right,
But-
Laborin, because you would 100% have survived that fight without me.
Oh, yeah. No worries then. They just give you a no and wink.
I'm at Lexi at the moment. His entire body sort of like quivering and like rattling slightly, and he'll sort of shift over to the rest of the party.
You're
And
pink now.
sort of that's irrelevant to my current emotional RP, but he will then sort of fall down to his knees, put his head pretty much on the dirt, as in like he's just bowing to the rest of the party, and it's like, please, please forgive me. If I hadn't have rushed in with that plan, we probably could have taken a more diplomatic route, and Willow might still be with us. I'm so sorry. My urge to fight and choose the loud option. I'm so sorry. And he'll just bury himself further in the ash.
Look, Lexi, don't worry. Look, I'm no expert, but we've seen Willow walk off death before. I wouldn't be so surprised if she came back again.
Shimmer will kneel down in the ash next to Lexi and put a hand on his shoulder and say, I'm not going to say that sometimes all of us aren't a little bit eager to fight our way through. I don't think diplomacy was ever on the table there, but perhaps we could have been more stealthy about it. But it's not your fault, Lexi. I mean, Laborin took the first shot at our behest. We didn't know that fucker was going to have the kind of resources he had. And I think if there's anything that we can do to remember Willow, I think she'd probably want us to remember her by maybe being a little bit more cautious in the future and not getting the rest of ourselves killed. It isn't your fault. It's a collective thing, and she wasn't with us. None of us knew where she was. I should have tried harder to convince her to come with us.
I wish I was more like him. He would have saved the day and still had enough left in him to fight it 3 more times.
Your hero?
No. If there's anything I can do for any of you, even if your words are very kind, but it's still a heavy burden on my soul. Anything, if you want to help with, I don't know, chores, cooking, I can help. I can healing. Anything I've left, my services are yours.
Lexi, we need you to get up. We need you to carry on being the hero that you are.
Yeah, yes, of course. But the great hero brushes off defeat and learns from it.
No, Lexi. The great hero stands by his friends, even when it's shit. Even when mistakes have been made. Even when someone's lost. Don't brush it off. Feel it with the rest of us. Grieve with the rest of us. And carry on with the rest of us.
Black Cree sort of lets loose his bag and his armor, his spare set of armor just falls off his bag and crashes into the ash next to him. And he'll sort of just hold on to Shimmer's hand, reach over. I don't know where Baldwin is, but he'll pull Baldwin closer towards him. He's run out of arms, but he'll look at Laborin. And he'll just like, wherever she is, we're gonna get her back, right? Maybe not her soul, but we can find her body and give it a proper rest. No, there is no chance that bastard has made her passing easy.
Lexi, there are some very strange and powerful magics in this realm. I can't promise you that we'll have what we want for Willow, but promise that we'll do everything we can. Seek out every possibility, ask everyone we come across, and try and find some way to give her the peace that she deserves.
And we can this I wish we knew more about Kit when he died, but Willow has family. She has a sister. I'm fairly certain. At least let her know.
I think, Lexi, it's weird because Kit had very strong connections to the Feywild. Wouldn't surprise me if maybe he sends us some guidance while we're here.
Been a while since I've thought of it. In times like this, I am reminded of all we've done and all we've lost. I've gotten much farther than I thought I would have, and I bet he would be proud of me.
Well,
and I'm proud of all of us as well. He'll pull you in closer and pull Baldwin in closer. And just... Lexi doesn't cry. But I don't know how I would describe it other. He gets a bit droopier.
Well, Shimmer does cry, and she will. She says, Lexi, Merkel is a strong deity, probably stronger than any of the deities here, but if you want to carry on and fight for Willow, then you need to get up and you need to get stronger so that we can stand and face the bastard when the time comes.
I'm working on it. And you'll feel him flex. And I'll also pseudopod Laborin into this group hug now. I'll grab him by the scruff of his shirt and pull him towards me. Try not to bang him off my chest plate. Oh, this is nice.
And I think as everyone's kind of hugging and maybe crying and trying to come to terms with what's just happened and the grief that sits over the group, Shimmer will just sing a very, very small, gentle song to kind of try and raise everyone's spirits just a little bit.
As this song washes off over all of you, by all means, it's your tiny hut and stuff, but if you want to do that, you can rest
I don't
here.
have it.
Oh, you don't have it?
Tiny, I've got nothing.
Oh,
I thought
shit.
you could cast it as a ritual.
I thought you could ritually
Oh yeah, I
cast it.
can. Yeah, true enough. I will cast it. I'll cast in the hut.
Cool, fine. I think it can fit everybody, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that, and for those of you that are there, you can take a long rest. And
Who had our clock? Did Willow have our clock?
Good question.
No, Baldwin had the clock. Just put a spell slot in it.
Yeah, I recharged
Low-
it.
Oh,
I never said I'd give it to her.
How long's left on it, Baldwin?
it'll run you till dawn.
Yeah,
Oh.
we charged it till dawn.
Before, I can't remember whether this is a future thing or whether you've got it now. Do you have Identify Song?
Yes, I do. Actually, yes, I can do that while we're resting.
Yeah, just like a little bit while we're in the hook, if you don't mind, on this weird.
Yeah, I'll ritually cast that.
On the rod?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
1 second. I'll send you. I'll add this to your inventory in a little bit. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I've got it here.
No, Laborin doesn't let go of it while I'm
I do have it.
identifying it. He keeps his claws on it.
So this rod is indeed magical. It is rare in nature, and the end of it has 3 rubbery tentacles.
Nope.
My favorite.
That's all I need to know. It's going in the sea. Sorry.
This is
Yes!
this is a tentacle rod.
Way!
Laborin, do you want to play with this later?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
sure.
no.
Pretty major damage.
Who's? Yeah, I don't want to know how you're going to use it. I'll give that to Shimmer for the time being.
I'm in the sea. Help.
You're in the sea?
Thank you.
There you go. I think that is a good time to end the session. So thank you, everybody. Sorry for the anxiety, but you made it out. Good job. And we will see you
Always do.
all next time. We'll see each other. We will be face to face, and we will try and get the recording of that online. So we won't be on at our usual time live next week, but we're going to try and get the recording of our face to face up in time for usual timings, and then we'll be back live the following week. So we will see you all then. Bye.
Ta-ra.